Alright guys, got my Omoto 7000 Wavecaster in the mail today. Figured I'd do a quick open box of my first impressions. What I liked about my Mings, I got a parts list, and Omotos appear to come with them too, in case you take it apart and lose something. You have part numbers, if you can see that, for every part that's inside your reel. Warranty card, actually, they say you can do it online. I actually called in today, Stingray, where I purchased it from. Have a 2-year warranty, and they don't have the Omoto brand under their online registration, so I called in. Simple 5-minute conversation, da da da. Anyhow, let's get back to the reel. Got your reel with, I'm not sure if it's a neoprene sleeve, but it's a nice reel cover. Got your lubricant, and comes with a nice rod bracket, mounts to your reel seat. I'll show you that a little later. Some other little black things in there. I'm not sure what those are. I'm not sure if something inside. You got your little handle torque wrench in case you guys want to soup up your handle and modify it. Back to the reel. It's pretty nice protection sleeve, I guess you want to call it, cover. Here it is. I got a red one. If you notice inside on the spool, I actually bought 3 of these to replace my Ming 60As, which is here. I'll compare a little bit between the two, or the differences that I see. One thing you can see here, right here, it got a little, not sure how to describe it, but you can tie your, I've never seen that before, but I think it's so you can tie your braid to it, you know, put a little loop around there, a little stud, I guess I'll call it. So you guys want to do braid without any backing, there you go, directly to the spool, no slippage. One thing that first caught my eye is this handle. Most power handles are comfortable. My Ming had a pretty felt soft to the touch. I was worried about the real handle, because on my got a Okuma here, 302L Classic Pro. You know, it handles nice, but it's rock hard. You know, I'm not a big fan of that. You know, it works. You know, it's not a huge issue, but I like little detail, and this seems to have a nice coating on it that's, you know, smooth to the touch. Another thing I've noticed, as far as the reel seat, you know, the actual thickness of the bracket, that's the reel seat itself, is heavy duty. If you actually read on here, I don't know if it can come in though. Actually, right here, it says Omoto USA. Not sure if they're actually manufactured here, if there's parts manufactured here, assembled in Taiwan. Who knows? Anyhow, loud clicker. I was really happy about that. You know, I got my old Mings that had the older clicker, so they weren't very loud. I kind of got some line on there, so I'm not gonna be able to click it. But anyhow, get some pressure on your drag. There you go for the clicker. Nice, it goes in and off. Nice little button, you know, pretty simple. Yeah, no, not a lot of slack or play, which I was, you know, impressed with that too. As far as the handle on the other reels, I think my Ming has this a slight little bit of play. You know, you can, I don't know if you hear that. That just, you know, it doesn't make me feel any better having that slop in there. From in the past, things, you know, if less slop in it, have seemed to held up better over time. So I'm sure that's something, you know, that's going to benefit, you know, the longevity of this reel. You know, yeah, that's that. As far as size goes, Ming 60 on the left. On this reel here, I got some backing on there. I don't know, maybe 20, 30 yards of mono, and then I got 100 yards of braid on there, which is pretty full. I actually got one Wavecaster already spooled up and mounted on my Tiger already. I actually got 150 yards braid on there, and I would say at least 30 yards of monofilament underneath as backing. As you can see, it's pretty full. That's one of the things I wanted to do, is upgrade my line capacity by getting a little bit bigger reel. So I was happy about that. Yeah, here's the little thing I believe that I'm sorry, Omoto can improve on, is this bracket back here. I was getting to say, I don't know if you can see here, set that down. Got my Okuma here. The real bracket here is, you know, that mounts up pretty flush. You know, it's smooth. You know, not a huge issue. I'm not even sure a lot of people can use these, but if my reel comes with it, I'm sure in heck gonna put it on there. Yeah, these bolts, I can just see myself cut myself on that. You know, it just seems like something that, you know, is gonna, you know, hurt me in the long run, by careless decision. So I can see, maybe going out and getting rid of these lock nuts, I guess they're called, lock washer lock nuts. Get actual lock nut on there, and then probably, cut them off and flatten it down, because the way it is now is nothing but a hazard. First cast, I went out and made 2-3 casts in easement earlier today, and I was very impressed. Sounded good, felt good, really smooth. You can tell a difference, I can, bearings between reels just by the sound of them. This was very smooth from the start, and that's all I can really describe the sound, so I believe this is really going to be a great addition to my arsenal, and I believe it's going to be worth every penny of what I paid for it. So that's that. There you have it. A Moto 7000.